Welcome back. I promised I was gonna be back. Well, I should have been back yesterday, but to finish this. But we're here today to finish this. On Wednesday night is 10:22 p.m. and we about to finish acts 4 and 5 of the limited time event, and then hopefully catch those precious secret conversations. So let's get to it.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
What's up? Also, hope y'all having a nice day and whatnot, or having a nice night. Hope y'all day went well. This, that, and the third.
Is Chevra still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
Isn't that so lovely? She even giving you and me a chance to shine in the camera. You gotta love it.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Of course, I ain't got nothing else better to do.
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
I'm glad I let that play out. But yeah, Farina popular than a motherfucker.
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the 4 corners of Tibet.
Actually, that is great. Hold on, I just had a thought in my brain. I hope for the coming Lantern Rite, right? The 4th Lantern Rite of this game that marks its 4 years. Well, not 4 years, but it's 3 years plus its new coming year. I hope that all 4 Archons come to Leeway to experience the event. I hope to see an animation of all the some of the characters being brought to Leeway like they did last time, and I hope Farina and Nouvelle is added to the cutscene. You feel me? Act 4, where the roses bloom. I can't wait for Chevros. Like we got her banner. Navia's banner got like 12 days left, right, before it ends, and then once that day happens, then Raiden Shogun's banner gonna come out, and can't wait to pull for
her. Excuse me, everyone.
Also, I'm very tempted to pull for Navia. I'm very tempted, but I can't do it. For the life of me, I can't do that because I've been dying to get my hands on A, and now Navia came and she blew Geo out the water. Her kit alone just makes Geo fun to play now, right? Because of the crystallized reaction. And that's what people have been wanting, for a crystallized reaction to actually do something. And now it's doing something, and it's benefiting the crap out of Geo, well, for Navia herself, right? So it's just awesome that they did that. But I gotta reserve myself for A and Chevros because I want to see what they're trying to do with like the Overlord reactions and whatnot. Because I'm dying to pull for that character, for Chevros, of course, because she's a 4-star. I'm gonna get my Raiden Shogun this time. I've been saving up primos, got like 8,000 primos and 45 wishes on top of that. So hopefully things go smooth.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
What he done came back for? I thought he pulled out. Ain't no way this dude come in to do he pulled out. Now he wanna put his foot back into it? Absolutely not.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see, that's great news.
Why he stuttering like that?
Alright, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
You got it.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action!
Farina enjoying the crap out of it.
Now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
Oh my god.
All right.
What is that?
Let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Action!
Excuse you?
Don't tell me. This one is broken too. Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
Oh my goodness. You see how she exploded on both of them right now over this camera? Crazy, right? I bet nobody gonna say nothing about that though. They're gonna pass it off like that's cool to do, you know, because everyone want to dick ride Farina all of a sudden now. Granted, it's been a month now, but I'm still gonna argue with him nigga about it though.
On it.
Look how they just take it to the face and just keep it pushing.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! everyone! Lights, camera, action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Bro.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
Oh my goodness, she hella agitated. She's like, bro, why? You stepped in at the wrong time. I should kick you to the floor and make you lick my boots. Excuse you, nigga?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh wait, what did you say?
Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, what was that sound effect just now? What was that boom sound effect? That sounded like some of the sound effects people be using on their keyboards. Bro, what? That was that, excuse you, sound effect.
Mr. Bonneau, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh,
she's about to explode.
Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bonneau to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
Oh, she's stressing heavy.
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Excuse you?
In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
Oh, you scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything. I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
AKA character growth. I swear, people would rather have the Farina still be in despair during her story quest. I swear, a bunch of weirdos for real. Anyway, do you see that? She said, I don't want to feel despair anymore. She's grown up. She's grown out of it. Break through of her shackles. I'm still going to argue about it.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be, some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's finish it.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
I'm gonna say this right now. I feel sad for anybody who misses or skips this limited time event where you get to see Farina's character post her story quest, right? Post story quest, right? Because they're gonna miss so much of her development afterwards, right? She's embracing her new life. She's enjoying it to the fullest. She isn't down and sad in the dumps. Boo-hoo, cry me a river, feel bad for me era. She's not in that phase no more, thank God. And now she out here enjoying her life the way she wanted to enjoy her life. And it's like, bro, if this ain't proof that she needed to be proof of she needed to break from her those personal shackles she put on herself on her story quest, I don't know what is. So now when people miss this event or they skip it, they're gonna miss this excellent character development of characterization of how she is right now. And it's gonna be a sad thing to see.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much.
All right. right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Let's go. Anyway.
Paimon wants to party!
Had to give me a drink in. Wait, while I'm at it, let me see if I can go find anybody talking right now. Give me a moment, please. Because I'm in Act 4. And if I remember correctly...
Being too popular
Give me one
can be
second.
such a hassle.
One second.
Who knew that people would adore me so much?
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're not about to tell me this is a hidden conversation. Hold up. That's at the end of... I can't believe somebody put that as like an ending. Ooh, I swear I would slap whoever made this video.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film. Let's go chat with someone.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
These two ain't got nothing to talk about. You hate to see it. She just chilling.
Oh, this is turning out to be quite the party.
As she says in a sarcastic tone. Okay. Let's see what y'all talking about.
I was thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew? Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
Is that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
How lovely. Now let's see what the siblings over here talking about. Y'all look like y'all enjoying yourselves.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
As long as the novels are sufficiently interesting, I don't think she'll mind.
You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
I hope so. From what I gathered from that dialogue, it's basically saying, yo, we're gonna have some more events later between Inazuma and Fontaine, so be there to play.
I wish we could have spent some more time here.
Don't worry. It won't be long before we're back again.
Finally to talk to you, miss. I'm at the food table about to eat everything on the plate.
Oh,
flapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Thank you.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful in your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me.
Oh, okay, that's nothing to be upset about. I swear, I swear, if I see anybody getting tight about this conversation right here and try to use that BS as an example for Paimon being rude, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now. Paimon is not being rude when she says that. She's basically saying, hey, yo, all this light camera action stuff has now defaulted my brain to calculate it to be every time I dream, it's gonna be lights, camera, action for my dream starts. It's like a complaint of Farina's thing, but it's not in bad taste or out of disrespect or being rude. She's just being honest about how she feels. And Farina, of course, is taking it the wrong way.
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Exactly.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Why not?
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
Yeah, but it'll come off as being narcissistic, which plays into her dramatic side of herself, or former self, or self, whatever, the character she played up as. I think she want to avoid that at all costs, because you know how it was, like her being stuck to act like that for 500 years because she put up that facade, right? So I'm pretty sure she wants anything that has to do with any form of narcissism, especially if it's her being narcissistic. I'm pretty sure she would want to cut that down at all costs, so she doesn't appear narcissistic to the people.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
And I'm correct in my assessment.
What kind of dessert should I try next?
I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I'll be waiting for her to giggle. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it just be like, where her giggle at? Start giggling.
Have you ever seen a fire?
That was one hell of a zoom in. Anyway, let's finish this.
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
I'm not gonna hold you. You fine as a dime from head to toe. I'm already come across art on YouTube, on YouTube from people posting it on their channel things for their community pages for their channels. I caught at least one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I caught at least one fan art pic of her thighs, which I ain't complaining.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days?
Him. She eyeballing him.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
I can't believe it. I was suspicious of this nigga before the moment he came rolling back into the scene. Hold up, gotta grab my computer. I freaking knew it. Something off. This dude, I'm gonna call it right now. This dude's the one who stole the films and tried to toss it in the trash. Then he wanna come back last second for some strange reason, probably so he can put his money on the set, so he can get the money back or whatever, or have people flock towards him to do investments and whatnot. That's probably what the goal is.
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
Don't tell me Yoimiya picked up on his BS. Please tell me she did. God, I'm about to say, she about to pull a high-level IQ move right now.
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? That's, truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
She's about to ask him, hey, do you mind coming over to the warehouse with me so I can to bring them back over here? That's exactly what she's about to say. And he gonna be like, I don't know if I can. And she gonna be like, come on, it's no problem, we can do it. And then walk off with him. Watch.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris?
I freaking called
won't be
it.
able to fetch all of them by myself.
I sat here and called it. She playing an IQ plan on him. She catching him lacking.
Hey, are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
And this goes back to what Chevreau said in Act 1. Remember when we came across Chevreau's and she was like, she was sitting there at the book spot, right? And she was waiting there because she knew that them two fools was up to something. And she was waiting till she wanted them to give up what they was trying to do, you feel me? And surrender. She was giving them the option out. But they still did not take that option and end up, what in the situation there is now. So now we got another situation where Morris is in a situation where he's trying his hardest to try to get out of this situation instead of just helping her. If he just helps her, brings it back, boom, no one will view him as being suspicious. But he's so adamant wanting to leave to go home.
All right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
She about to play this fool for a fiddle. And I got a strange feeling, homegirl... Oh, what? It's a whole battle arena. We about to fold booty cheeks right now. Okay. Despite the fact, you know what's so crazy about Yoimiya's character model? Let's be totally honest. The craziest thing about Yoimiya's character model is like the implication of her character model. Like, the cheeks down here. We see the cheeks, right? And it's only wrapped up in bandage wrap. From what I can tell, this is bandage wrap she got on her arm and around her chest. It's blatant bandage wrap. She's not even wearing like spats, right? Or shorts. It's just bandage wrap. So it's like strip one pull of the bandage wrap getting hooked on something, gonna unfold the entire thing, and it's a wrap for her. That's the only crazy thing I can think about her character design. But everything else is fine. I mean, I never complained about her character. I never complained about Genshin Impact character models in the first place. Like that's not what I do. I don't bitch and moan about freaking. Oh, the character don't look like a Genshin character enough. Man, get off skirts. I'm about to go on a whole rant. Sure, I might as well just call myself Genshin Rants. I'll just come with rants with the stupidest things people complain about. Okay.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris.
Oh my
The light
goodness.
switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
Oh my God.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Caught you lacking, bro. Say cheese.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the second musketeer.
You gotta respect it.
This wasn't in the script.
She about ended this dude's life. The bullet came flying like a muff. If she didn't pull out her rifle, her long-range rifle, and stop the bullet, he would have been done for. Oh my goodness gracious. That scene was the toughest. No. That's one of the best Genshin Impact cutscenes in this whole game. Let me be honest with you. Every cutscene, I think, from Sumeru onward has been awesome. Like, Inazuma has awesome cutscenes too, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Inazuma has awesome cutscenes, right? But like, there's not a lot of them. It's like bare bones minimum for a lot of it, right? And the nations with the best cutscenes was like, Leeway, Sumeru, and Fontaine. The second best was Mondstadt, then the final best was the one at the bottom of the list was Inazuma. Honestly, Inazuma had the least craziest amounts of cutscenes in it, from events and main story quest stuff, blah blah blah. But it still was tough. This was the toughest one out of all of them. Fontaine got the toughest stuff going on right now, I swear.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth.
Oh my goodness, this woman is gorgeous.
This last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside.
I knew Yoimiya was doing a 5 IQ, a freaking playing chess right now. I knew she was up to something, but I didn't know she was up to something under the command of Chef Rose. I didn't know that. But I was correct on my assessment of what Yoimiya was doing. I was correct. Give me 1 second. My phone acting up. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there.
What y'all be doing in there?
With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her.
I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta be a real shameful man to not just accept the fact that you had children with a woman who was not a part of your rich family. You know how a trash piece of a man you gotta be to be like, I don't want them connected to me. I ain't trying to pay alimony. I'm not trying to be the baby daddy type stuff. I don't want to let it be public. It's like, bro, suck it up. You the one who put the meat in. You put your meat in the socket. let me correct myself. You the one who wanted to plant seeds in her garden, and now when the seeds grew plants, now all of a sudden you don't want nothing to do with the plants? Like, come on now.
We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant.
Yeah, because you was messing around, goofy, doofus, idiot, dumbass. I swear. Ignorant niggas, for real.
And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home.
So you, okay. So I got context now. Again, you put having all this money and wealth and status over being with the woman you loved that you said you quote unquote fell in love with? Are you serious, nigga? You sound stupid.
I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
It doesn't sound crazy. She wanted to be together with you, fool.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice.
So that means you wasn't in love with her. You just like the fact that she looked good and like that you can beat some cheeks in. That's all you wanted out of it. You wanted your dick sucked. You should have just been honest with her from the jump, but instead you wanted to sit here and play pretend that you actually felt some type of way. You didn't feel some type of way. You just wanted your dick sucked. You should have just admitted it, nigga. Be honest about it. You just wanted her to hop on the stick, ride your stick a bit, and blah, 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 because she was your family maid, and you can do whatever you want. You have all the sex you want. You should have just been honest, goofy.
I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby.
Shameful.
10 years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
Selfishness to the highest degree.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath.
I ain't gonna lie, Chevros, you should have stepped aside and let that bullet hit him in his head. I'm not gonna hold you. He sent an assassin out to go kill this woman because he ain't want to connect back to her so he can keep his rich status. No. Should have dragged this nigga into the abyss and got blicked. To be totally honest with you.
All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening, when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a Musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got?
I bet he couldn't even put the... I'm not gonna hold you. The dude probably couldn't even put two pieces together.
He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life.
That's what the sister messed up. If the sister had taught that dude how to reassemble it, it would have worked easy for his case. But she didn't think of that. She didn't think of that possibility.
Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second Musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Shameful!
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
No, come catch... No. Chevros, leave him alone and come catch this fade, damn it.
As for the identity of the second Musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain.
I'm actually respecting all this gun talk in Genshin Impact right now. Fontaine got the most blicked up people I've ever seen in any nation. Shoot, these people moving forward with a vengeance. To be honest, I ain't gonna hold you. This goes back to even Noublette's story quest, where he was like, bro, the nation's laws of what justice is versus your own independent justice, your vengeance, your vengeful justice is not the same. It's not justice. It's your own personal self-satisfaction. It's not justice. So, it's the same way how he had to send his homeboy to the Fortress of Meripede, the same gonna probably happen here too. The sister probably gonna be sent to the Forest of Meripede too, as well. which sucks, really. In all honesty, she should have been allowed to get her vengeance, but justice of the nation and the nation's laws of justice just won't allow it, which freaking sucks. This is why you got like this is exactly why I said, this is exactly why what's her name, Yenfei. This is exactly why Yenfei has this voice line saying how the laws can either help people or it can hurt people. And this is one of these instances where the laws are hurting someone from getting the justice that they deserve.
You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I swear, Nouvellette be catching these type of strays. She be catching these type of strays. I swear, anybody who's part of the legal system be catching hella strays. I can feel it. Shoot, I won't be surprised. This is how some lawyers feel in real life. Some lawyers or judges feel in real life, or people who's part of like the jury. I swear, I bet these people feel like this in real life too, where they have to sit here and be like, bro, can we really conflict this person to being guilty when clearly what they did was out of was righteous. It was nothing immoral about what they did, but unfortunately the laws just don't play. The nation laws don't play by one's individual laws. So you gotta face this type of grilling in the freaking chest every day of your life.
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life.
I forgot what I forgot what civilization played by this rule of like an eye for an eye, a life for a life. Because that thing actually extended to a lot of instances of law. It'll be like, oh, you stole something from someone? Okay, so now you have to give back. You have to give back what you stole, and on top of that, you have to give up something that belongs to you. Whether it be an eye, whether it be a family member, a possession, or your time living, and you be someone's servant. So, the eye for an eye thing isn't like really too bad of a situation. To live under those type of laws, not too bad from my side, but we can see how far it can get to the extreme if carried out all the way through.
But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society.
She's correct. She's morally correct in this argument, right? But at the same time, you can't expect her to drop her anger, bro. This is one of the things I hate about justice, to be honest with you. It's like, you can't expect people just to drop how they personally feel for the sake of these BS laws that protect villains like him or villains like this in real life. You can't really expect people just to drop it because it's not going to happen. These are humans. These aren't robots you're dealing with. These are humans. They're not going to drop it. That's one of humanity's biggest flaws. We want to talk about cats having generational grudges. No, humanity has generational grudges. We don't give a damn about X person's children. No, he gonna catch this delicious fate that he deserves for what he did. If his children want to roll up on the block, guess what? We're gonna tell him, hey yo, your father deserved everything that came to him. He was a villain, and you gotta accept living with that. Blah. Like freaking William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. He deserved everything that's coming to him. He deserved every type of death or punishment that comes for him. Right? But his children don't deserve it, to be honest with you. But, however, they got no longer any of them children, because all them niggas dead, to be honest with you now. But like one of them had to live with the fact that his father was a killer of children. Like, bro, come on now.
Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Chevrus? The rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have. She should have told him, "Hey, yo, make sure these." I would have said this. I'm gonna be honest. If they better not walk these two back in the same vehicle or same car or same walking path. They better take two different pathways to get back to the where they're going to place them under arrest, right? Because I can guarantee you this: that daughter over there, she gonna knock both of these two guards to the floor and kill him right there on the spot if they walk the same path. I promise you, that's exactly what she'll do.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Shoot, I'm gonna say this right now. If both of them go to the Fortress of Meripede, best believe she got a higher chance to end his life in there. Shoot, this actually goes her way. She not hold up. It's gonna be a minute before she realized this retrospectively that if they end up in the fortress, if both of them end up in the Fortress of Meripede, she can go hunt him down in the Fortress of Meripede and go end his life with her own hands, or push him into machinery to get him crushed in it. I promise you, the plan actually will work in her favor now. It's better now because no one can stop her in the Fortress of Meripede unless it's a guard. But ayo, you can get them not to even look in your direction, catch them off guard, go end that nigga life for real. It's genius.
Chevres.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
Are you okay? I think you made the right call.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
Oh, I can give you a whole list of things people do to take justice in their own hands. Vengeance, of course, is one of them. That's like the main one out of all things. People have done other people dirty for far too long, and it's time for justice to be taken into other people's hands. And sometimes it's actually the right perfect time and place to do so. For example, like fucking America in like the 90s or the 80s, or no, in like the 19th century or in the 17th century. Give me a second, wait for I'm gonna pause it.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
Because he's stupid. That's why he's a villain. He's a dumbass. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like in the America of 500 years ago, those laws that they had for how things went 500 years ago are unacceptable today. Not even just today. They were just unacceptable in general because it was a violation of human rights. And as 200, 300, 400 years passed, during all that, guess what? It was like time for us to take justice into our own hands. And then a bit of that justice quaked into some people and be like, hey, yo, we can't have this continue no more. For the benefit of our whole nation, or just for the benefit of the time right now. We have to end that. And guess what? It happened. And then boom, boom, boom. Guess what? Right now, 2023, you got black people walking around free to live however we want to live in all ways, shapes, and forms. And nothing even in law can stop us from living how we wish to live. Whether it be as criminals or as law-abiding citizens, it don't matter. There is no law stopping us from doing how we wish to live. Isn't that amazing?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevres?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, They'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Oh, you gonna have the Duke beat his ass all the time? Throughout the entire time he in there? Shoot, I'm down for it. But let's be honest, he deserved more than just having his ass beat. Let's be honest, he deserved to get crushed and stomped on like the fly he is in every instance possible. I don't care what form that takes. Nah!
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Shavras. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Shavras.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely. See you then.
Thank you very much.
You can tell her work hard like a mother ever. They playing Genius Invocation over there? Crazy. It's 11:18, making good time. We still on
Sorry
Act 4.
for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you.
Okay.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
Oh, so now it seems like the traveler actually gets a chance to answer this honestly. To be honest, I would have helped him get his revenge. Because let's be honest, the traveler has helped, like, bro, in Sumeru's world quest in particular with Jet, like with the Sumerian desert girl Jet, right? We helped her get her revenge, and she murked everybody, even the matriarch. Killed her off. Boom. The traveler witnessed it with his own two eyes, along with Paimon. So Paimon knows, and the traveler knows that he can get down and end someone's life if necessary. Even help someone achieve their vengeance if necessary. So I'm gonna say I would have helped him get his revenge.
Just like the protagonist of the story, huh? Can't say it doesn't suit you.
Appreciate it.
When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
Nah, don't.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water.
You got a tough daddy for real. I ain't gonna hold you. He was like, you gonna cut that crying out. You gonna swim, damn it. Your father sound like a black parent for real.
The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that. nor have I ever cried again.
Then, how did you lose your eye, if you mind me asking?
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, because you're soft and you're weak. That's why it wouldn't have worked on you. You don't have a strong sense of will, Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone.
I disagree.
It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Shivers.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Let's get it. Am I actually about to have a race? Have a... Oh, finally. I almost ran over there without testing Chevros. Okay, let's go fight these little bastards over here just to see how things get
Drop
down.
your weapons.
Oh, that's tough. This thing better not mess up on me right now. No, I can't believe it. Oh my.
Sorry for the wait.
Nope, we're not doing that again.
Oh, we weren't.
No, I don't have any... traveler. How is that so? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. He told me that...
Oh?
Because the moment you... One winter, I cried.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds...
When he saw that I would... The bone-chilling... I waited for my... I used all of... I've never felt afraid about any...
That way of teaching?
Yeah, I don't think that was the... It's just that... Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Shivers.
But the worse I feel... Anyway, how about a race?
I'm game. Anyway, that sucked. Anyway, let me take a look at her character again. Hold up. What's she using as? Okay, so she's using this as her spear. Let's take a look at this. I should have looked at this earlier. But okay, so this is the spear she's wielding. She got this entire. I don't know why they keep putting that on her. She's at 3 constellation. Her gunshot got more things added to all to 11, while everything else is on 8. Okay. Woo! My ear. Give me a second. I'm not gonna hold you. This is the only character in the entire... Yeah, I know I'm getting a little crazy with these angles, but hey, can you blame a brother for wanting to examine these gorgeous ass female characters? And that's such a tough gun. Let's be totally honest. But screw it. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I can't wait for this freaking character to finally come out on her on the damn A's banner, damn it. So she ate a fry first and then she started eating some chips. What the F is that? Fried chips? What is it chips and dip? Damn it. Anyway. Let's take a look at her stuff.
Stop right there.
Does she can't even move when she aims. That sucks. Hey, where'd the shot go? And now her cooldown kicking in and it's taking like a 10-second cooldown. Okay, so that push forward is the final shot. Okay. Kind of tough if you ask me. Seriously, it makes no sense to me. They be making their female characters sexy as a mother effort, but now when it comes down to swimming, we can't even look at the female characters. Bro, come on. Well, let's continue. not a swimming race. There's no timer or nothing. It's not even a swimming race. I can't believe these mother ever would dare to say that this is a swimming race. It's not even a swimming race. That was not swimming. A picture better have been taken.
Oh, that felt good.
That was not a swimming race. Oh my god.
So fast in the water, Chevros. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly. So about the special patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's walk a bit more.
Okay. And there goes Celestia in the background just hanging there. It's like...
To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Must keep swimming. Must keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Must keep swimming. Must keep swimming. Must keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Woo! So you gonna continue talking or what?
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Anytime, baby.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
That's the end of Act 4. Now we got one more act to do, and that's Act 5. Let me talk to Chevros.
Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
About your family.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter.
What?
But we can talk about that another day.
That sucks. I need more in-depth understanding of that. What happened? He was a part of the patrol. What, was he doing some dirty, shady business?
I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice.
I don't know if you can call that a path of evil. Killing someone out of righteous intent because of the evils that they've done, that don't sound like evil to me. That sounds like righteous, divine judgment coming back to bite you in your ass. I don't know if I can agree with that statement. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
Please take care of yourself, Chevros.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Hold up. Where is my camera? Give me 1 second. Gotta find that camera. Where is that camera? Either one do. I don't care. Zoom in. Are you serious? I can't believe it. It's this one I grabbed. Actually, I really like this camera. Hold on. Let me. I'm shocked. Oh, never mind. Because I got that camera function on. No wonder this looks so good. I'm shocked. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Actually, I'm gonna start using this from now on. Hold up, let me. Hopefully I can find a better angle. Yeah. Let's do this one instead. This is like a way better angle. Let's zoom in. Zoom. Why does she just naturally look angry when she's looking into the camera? Let's take another pic. A sideways angle from here. Oh yeah, that's a good one right here. Sheesh. I'm gonna start using these as my thumbnails, damn it. I don't be using this enough as thumbnails. I'm gonna start doing this from now on. This is gonna be my thumbnails. Let me go from the other side and see how that look. Ooh, this look good. Nah, let me angle it again. Okay, boom. Zoom. Okay, that's not too good of an angle. All good pictures. Bam. Now, I should head over to... Oh, that's right. So I gotta wait like 2 days from now. So let's go ahead and get that thing open. You feel me? Okay. 1, 2. I wish it just hopped straight to the 2 days later instead of just doing this long, prolonged over cycling through 2 days. They should have optimized this to make it better. But still good nonetheless. You feel me? It's 11:33. Hopefully I get this done by 12 o'clock. And hopefully it gets better. Boom.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue.
Stop talking, Fischl. You talk too much. Actually, well, the play was over here on the beach, right? Or am I tripping? Where did they have that? No, they had... Oh my goodness gracious. Where in the world did they have that camera stuff? Because there's supposed to be a town on a hill around here. Was it this? But I already talked to them, so I don't need to talk anymore. Uh-oh. Boom. 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 No! What happened?
I created another universe. And found...
Okay. Don't know what happened. Stop doing that. Damn, I swear I hate this thing. Okay, sheesh. Now it's gonna start moving better. Boom. Okay, let's go. Dang, I don't know why I was struggling with that for. Okay, my live stream what my live stream tells me it's at least been an hour since I started, which makes sense. I mean, it wasn't too long since I started. Anyway. Oop. Some more time passes after that. The film has a successful premiere and the Musket murder has come to an end.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
Just open your eyes! Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
Oh my goodness, bro, you making bread? A successful film that's better than any Marvel film that's been out lately. Shoot, you making bread, bro. Respect.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
It'll be a piece of cake for us.
Yep, just wait here, Xavier, and maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it. Will we really win an award?
Trust me. When have I ever been wrong about something like this?
Do we really want to get into that conversation, Frina? You better go tell that to the people of Poisson about that. I ain't gonna hold you. The one thing I will say about French, about the language of French, the French language, is that when they say it with their when they say it with their French accent, when they start learning how to speak English and they speak in French along with the English, and it becomes Fringlish, right? I love the sound of how they emphasize a word, it's like Poisson, right, and other stuff like that. It just sounds good. It sounds great. It sounds groovy. Man, I wish I live streamed all my Story Quest stuff. From now on, from here, the end of Fontaine to Natlan, I'm live streaming everything. You hear me? Everything getting live streamed. Why are we going to the Pancration Ring for? Hold up. That's so weird. Why are we trying to go to the Pancration Ring? It must be a new world quest.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Shavraz! Risley!
What's up?
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
While another two people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from me?
Yes.
Oh, actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you,
And the same to you.
Yo, let's chat. Bro.
Please, go and enjoy the festival.
I refuse to teleport out of this room. I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and see if homegirl in there, and then I'm gonna head over to the nurse's office and see if she there too. Dude, Act 5 may be a short act. But I'm gonna get it done. Let's take a look at that kitchen over there. They don't talk. She's not here. Let me go check the nurse's office. What is this? Welfare meal. Just a quick little check to see what's this right here. Okay. Nope. Here she go. Not here she go. Where homegirl at? Why is you here? Then where is she? The head nurse is your friend. Oh my goodness. So you're telling me the way you perceive this entire room is not the same as how Siege Wing can be able to perceive this room, or humans. So this room looks wild to you, essentially. Okay. Very impressive. Then where the hell is she doing? It doesn't say. I didn't find any like ending conversations that had anything to do with Siege Wing. I didn't find any of that. I was told she was making milkshakes and whatnot, but apparently she's not in there making no type of milkshake. And there's always one more place to look, though, which would be the downstairs ladder leading to the bottom floor. I got a strange feeling Siege Wing is not here. But I'm gonna check anyway. Well, I got the time. Okay, we're down here. This goes down. I need to go up. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm down the whole floor. I need to go back up. Wow. Actually, never mind. I was wrong. She's wing was in here. I would have marked already. Alright. Let's head back out. I was just double checking, just double check.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is...
It's us. We won it.
The Two Musketeers!
Oh my goodness, that artwork is gas. Look at it. It's sick. She should have had a rifle in her hand for real. Look at her smugging.
We won! We really won!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
Xavier about to start crying.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of The Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
Oh, you must be talking about the kimono lady. It's been doing fine, but she ain't make a new outfit for me yet, though. That's some BS. But I see Ayato's potential love interest right here. Yes, I ship these two. You see how they interacting with each other?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
Woohoo! That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, Let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Let's go.
Director Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
Huh? No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone else better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be honest. If Chevros was a part of Farina's story quest, I believe she would have been even more disrespectful and rude towards her. Let's be honest.
Musketeer Pictures!
What a dope pick, bro. It's gas. Shoot, I might have to change my thumbnail to be honest with you. I just gotta find a way to keep this. Find an image of this pic. Unless we get it as a free picture. Oh, we do. Awesome. Now let's go look around and talk to these goofies.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days.
Oh, but I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
This girl is a vision builder, and she kicks ass with it. Come on now.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
You did great.
Oh, and before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make.
I'm guessing a musket.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
I swear, this even proves even more that the actions of the traveler has helped people interlock with each other from all across different nations.
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
But, Lady Farina, you are the best director I've ever met! The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine! This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree.
It is true, but again, of course, she does not wish to take it. But now she's in a different position. Now it was, oh, I don't want to do the acting thing because too many cameras and spotlights on me. Now she can't even do a picture flash? Come on now. It's like your tolerance your tolerance for it has clearly increased, or like how much you can handle has decreased. A camera flash is not the same as a spotlight.
Come, the brightest star of our land! Show us your light! The camera is waiting to sing praises of your beauty!
Well, I'm flattered, but... All right. I'll humor you and try a few more different poses.
And look at her. She folded, and now she's like, maybe I do look good in front of the camera. Come on now.
But I don't have to hold the trophy, right?
Of course. You may pose however you like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now. Oh.
This dude is out of breath. Alright. I got one more effort to look for. Where them other two went? Where did they go? I'm going to have to look up where them other two goofies done ran off to. Give me one moment.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Okay. I found one of them. What's up?
Oh, I didn't expect to meet you here.
About your drink.
I've been told that this is a beverage called Fanta. I quite like its unique taste. The slogan, a font of refreshment, is rather catchy as well. I'm starting to wonder if I could incorporate it into our cultural exchange initiative. What would happen if we were to add some sprigs of mint into Fanta? I believe this is an idea worth testing. Or perhaps we could even take it one step further and mix in an equal amount of milk tea medley. But for some reason, I suspect that experiment wouldn't turn out well.
About the film?
Thanks to you, the film was successfully completed and the Yashiro Commission secured a collaboration project with the Palais Mermonia. If another opportunity was to arise in the future, perhaps I should take on the chance to act as the protagonist. Or perhaps you think the role of villain would fit me better.
Bro, as so many memes I've seen about this dark-faced Ayato and learning about all that BS that came with that, bro, I'm pretty sure people would love for you to play as a villain. Let's be honest. Have a safe trip home.
Thank you for the well wishes. I will take good care of Ayaka and Yoimiya. I would like to wish you safe travels on your next journey as well.
Yeah, me too. Because the Nation of War gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be honest. The Nation of War has to be what will have to be the second most craziest thing in the entirety of Genshin Impact. Let's really think about it, right? Because for that place, it'll be like, it'll basically be fighting all the time. There should be so many cutscenes or so many instances where we're about to get into a fist squabble with somebody over something petty and stupid, right? I'm expecting that out of Natlan, out of the Nation of Natlan. I'm expecting it, right? I'm expecting dragons in human form. I'm expecting that too, right? And a whole bunch of other stuff. I just know the Nation of, I'm gonna call it Natlan, the Nation of Violence. That's essentially what it's gonna be for now. The Nation of Violence. And I hope it breeds nothing but violence.
Huh, it's you. Is there something I can help you with?
About your shop.
Interested in our couture services? Just give me the word. Thanks to you, we were also able to premiere the film in time. Its success has increased the reach of my brand.
But we didn't really do anything.
There's no need to be humble. You helped Xavier and Chevreuse, and even Kirara's told me many good things about you. They are all my friends. You've done far more than what you give yourself credit for.
I swear the Traveler does. About your work.
I am merely a fashion designer. I don't have anything else I moonlight as. But when you run a business, it's inevitable that as you make more friends, you'll also encounter all sorts of thorny issues. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's just the common sense of business.
About the film?
Xavier's over the moon now that he's actually won the Farina Award. Maybe I'll actually find him in the fountain the next time I see him. The demand for couture at my boutique has also increased. So much so that I don't have enough staff to handle it. Looks like I'm one step closer to achieving my dream. Anyway, you will always be welcome at Chioria Boutique. I would love to see you both again at the upcoming Fontaine Fashion Week as well.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay, see you around.
See you around. I can't wait for this character to come out as a Geo character because you can tell she's a 4-star unit. Granted, she could easily surprise everybody and be a 5-star. I'm really hoping she's a 4-star so she can be more accessible. Now, our homegirl is over here. I think the best option would be to swim from here up. Last one. Yep. Let's see, where am I at? Okay. Gonna swim right on over there. That was a horrible dive off. Oh, hold on. I hate that. Come on. Woo! That should go way over there.
I'm so glad we were able to complete the film. Thanks for taking care of me while I was here.
Your acting was brilliant.
Really? Thank you. At first, I simply tried to work hard out of a desire to not become a burden to the crew. It would have been so embarrassing if the filming had to stop to accommodate my lack of skills. But Director Farina was both patient and knowledgeable, and Shavras and Elaine taught me a lot about the scenes and details. It was all thanks to their help that I was able to grow comfortable with the role. And even with all of that said, I still got a little flustered with praise, especially since everyone, including you, were complimenting me at the end.
You feel it? I swear, Ayaka got this crush on the Traveler. It's so apparent, and it's so freaking apparent that Ayaka has a crush on the Traveler, right? Because that's all she talked about the Traveler. Oh, the Traveler got cool skills with the blade. Oh, the Traveler this, Traveler that. She enjoys her time with the Traveler more than any other female character in this whole game. It's blatantly obvious. It's blatantly obvious. Did you have a good time?
Yes. I visited many places with Yoimiya in between the filming sessions. The elegant streets, the beautiful flowers and greenery, and the dreamlike underwater world. Everything I saw will shine like stars in my memories. It also brings me joy to think that perhaps you've marveled at those exact wonders as well.
I did. Thank you for your hard work, Ayaka.
It's nothing at all. I don't often have the opportunity to wander out into the world like this. Not only did I make many new friends during this trip, I also picked up many new skills from everyone around me. I will cherish this experience greatly. Oh, and I'm also going to bring some conch madeleines back to the Yashiro Commission as a gift. If we could enjoy them with some coffee, perhaps it'll feel as if I'd never left Fontaine at all.
Have a safe and relaxing trip home.
Thank you for looking out for me. Please do take care of yourself during your adventures as well. If the stars align, we'll see each other in Inazuma again.
This is perfect. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me take a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. We've done everything. Now, except the only thing I haven't done. Let me grab myself. Only thing I haven't done yet is the events, right? And I have 11 days to do so. So Friday, I probably live stream again on Friday and like do all the little mini event things, you feel me? To get those done, to get the free 5-star weapon, 4-star weapon and whatnot. And then we gonna come, then I'll be over and finished.
Being too popular.
Yes, we know. Anyway, like and subscribe. Look out on Friday for the next live stream where we finish these little events. And on top of that, I'll probably even do Navia's story quest on Friday as well, just to bang that out. You never know, it's gonna be all in one go. It's gonna be great, right? So, yeah, like and subscribe. See y'all next time, and have a good one. Oh, have a good New Year that's coming up. So happy New Year, and I'll see y'all later. Vamonos.